sun is always shining. Sometimes there are clouds between us and the sun, and you can say it's dark and the sun isn't shining, but the sun is still shining. Sometimes we see night. It's dark. There's no sun. And you can then say the sun isn't shining, but it's still shining. So our perceptions are not reliable to tell us if the sun is shining or not. Because when there's dark, when there's night, the sun doesn't care. It doesn't notice it. It continues to shine. And it shines on all of its objects, all of its planets, equally. There's a cloud cover covering the surface in an atmosphere of a particular planet. The sun has no problem with that. It shines. Your heart is already shining. It's already shining. It's already consciousness. Already. It's only consciousness that gives rise to this idea of a self. It's only consciousness that gives rise to the idea of separation. It's the idea that I'm a somebody. This consciousness is shining. That's your nature. But as long as you believe you're separate from it, then it's like you're separate from the sun. You're standing and looking for the sun. And if it's cloudy weather, and what are the clouds? Despair, unlovability, self-hatred. Cloudy weather appears, it seems like there's no sun. And out of cloudy weather, storm systems, thunder and lightning, rage and fear and pain and loss fill up the sky. The sun doesn't care. The heart doesn't care. It continues shining. But if you see yourself as separate, then that's what the storm you have to return through to find it's always been shining. You have always been shining. So then you return to yourself. And when you return to yourself, you don't, at first it may seem as an object, as separate, like me and the sun. But when you truly surrender, you give yourself, you're giving up identity, you're giving up my life, so that all that remains is the sun. Then the sun shines unimpeded. There's no one imagining themselves in the way trying to control it, trying to keep my heart closed or open my heart. The heart is already as it is. Imaginary somebody has gone back to its source, has returned to the sun, has returned to love, returned to consciousness. And consciousness aware of itself, incarnate in a form. That's the beginning of life. That's adulthood. It's responsibility. Everything before that's been adolescence.